Julia. I think you can appreciate that maybe we've succeeded at least one of our learning goals here at Michigan State University, which is generating students who are very effective communicators. Thank you. I know that you've heard through Julia's and Alicia's comments, and those echoed that all of our students receiving support is important, and we appreciate the work of you, our generous donors. I'd like to turn now to one of those donors. There are many of you in the room, Ms. Donna MacInnes. In 1999, Donna established the Jack and May Mathias Endowment Scholarship as a memorial to her parents. The Jack and May Mathias Scholarship supports students who have demonstrated academic merit, good citizenship, and good work ethic, with special preference to students who are graduates of Donna's own Clawson High School. Since the establishment of the scholarship in 1999, Donna has supported many students at Michigan State University, and if you have a chance to really sit and talk, we've done many, many more things for MSU. So thank you, Donna, and please join us in welcoming Donna to the stage.
All I can say is, wow! After listening to these students, who needs me? My goodness, I can't be more proud of every single one of you here in this room. You are absolutely wonderful, and everything that I ever dreamed of here, you are doing. It's a pleasure to be here today with all of you, the scholarship students, and with the people who make it happen for you. It really gives us great joy to see you, the students, develop, mature as scholars while we're here at Michigan State. We remember what it was like when we were here many years ago. And I was here many, many years ago. Today, I have a couple of stories to tell you. Things that I've learned here as a student and as an alumni in my many trips back to campus. My application had already been accepted at Michigan State College, before I graduated from high school. In early June before graduation, I was called down to the principal's office. There I was told I had won a scholarship to Michigan State. Well, I was so surprised and excited, and of course I had to run home and tell my parents right away. And we were all happy about it because my parents already had my sister and my two older brothers, who were held back by World War II, at college. So I was number 4 for college. Break the bank, you know. And then, we could not figure out how I received the scholarship. I had not applied for one, so that wasn't the answer. My parents were not low income, and all those other reasons that you get a scholarship for. Now please fast forward to a homecoming brunch in this very room in the 90s. Pete McPherson was president of Michigan State at that time, Michigan State University, I should tell you. He spoke to us all that day about John Hanna and his administrative staff back in the early 40s trying to enlarge the student body of this school. They came up with an idea, offering scholarships to every high school in the state of Michigan. This succeeded in enlarging this college considerably. At the time it was conceived, the enrollment was 8,000. At that time, when I arrived, it was 16,000. As he spoke, I realized I was one of those students. It made me smile a whole lot. Finally, the mystery was solved. Then, in 2003, at my 50th graduation anniversary, I returned for the celebration along with several mortarboard friends. Mortarboard was then a women's senior honorary, and there were 12 of us. We were reminiscing, etc., about our days here at Michigan State, And then I told them the story that I just told you, and they gave each other the elbow. 5 of them were all recipients of this same scholarship. So we all got a big bang out of that story. The other story I have is about my education here at Michigan State, what it has done for me. In 1949, 63 years ago, a young woman did not major in business, not allowed. But that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like my dad. So Michigan State, in its wisdom, placed me in the School of Home Economics. Since at that time, retailing was the only business type of major open to somebody like me. But I had a counselor who did listen to me, and I will be ever grateful to Miss Nolan, wherever you are. So I took the required classes for the basic home ec curriculum: interior design, food and nutrition, home management and child development, and textiles. Now, retailing came under textiles. Besides that, I had a full science regimen of chemistry, physics, math, business, marketing, economics, sociology, business, journalism, advertising. Everything she could cram into my schedule. The professors who ran the home ec school really made certain that we were well educated in every aspect. Through the my many years of raising a family and working, I have used every bit of that education. For instance, through my work, I developed and was project manager on a visitor center in North Dakota. My job was to design, build, tell the story through exhibits, do a 15 projector slideshow, they didn't have video then, and of how to turn lignite coal into high BTU gas. Another time, it was to organize and manage the International Freedom Festival for the cities of Detroit and Windsor, or direct consumer education program for a major utility for the state of Michigan. Also, while home with the children, I had a cooking school from my home and wrote for 2 newspapers, a food column, of course. The skills needed to do these things I learned right here at Michigan State. So 12 years ago, I figured out a way to pay back my gratitude. I'm endowing a scholarship in honor of my mom and dad, just like Doug said, for the students like I was, to help them have a better, brighter future just by doing their studies at this multifaceted university. Thank you so much.